Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more Let's Play Advance Wars. Before we start Mission 2, I want to quickly go over the battle maps. The battle maps is basically the store of the game. You can get your coins that you've gotten through campaign mode, and you can also get them through the war room as well. You can get those coins and you can spend them on maps you can use in battle maps, or not battle maps, war room, I'm sorry, and versus mode. You can also buy characters from the game to use in those maps. At the very beginning of the game, you only have Andy and Olaf to use, but as you go through the game, you can unlock other characters to use in those other modes. You can't actually unlock all the characters, though, in one playthrough of the game. You actually have to use multiple playthroughs to unlock them all. I'm not going to worry about unlocking them all. I'll just mention how you unlock them at the end of the project. For the COs, I don't unlock, so yeah, that's how I'll deal with that. And yeah, you can buy maps. Maps are generally pretty cheap, 4 coins. You also have these map cases. This map case is for old maps, and when you know it's full. I think that has something to do with the design maps feature, but I don't know for sure. If anyone wants to verify that, or what special maps do, go ahead. And versus maps are basically just more versus maps you can use. So yeah, I'm not going to ignore that and not buy anything because I have a mission I have to start, so let's get to that right now. Okay, I'm not going to go through this. We already saw this dialogue at the end of the last video. And let's start. Mission 2, Gunfighter. The reason this mission is called Gunfighter is because Grit, the enemy we are fighting against, is an indirect unit specialist. Basically, this means that his indirect units are a lot more powerful than any other indirect units, but his direct units, like tanks and infantry and stuff like that, they're a lot weaker, so you can use that to your advantage. But you have to really watch out for his indirect units, though, because, as I'll show in a minute, after Nell talks about this. Come on, Nell. Once again, try not to go through this text so fast, even though it's stuff I've already explained. Okay, so yeah, we go to one of his indirect units, and if you can tell, he can actually go one space farther with his units. So artillery can now go from 2 to 4, rockets 3 to 6, and then battleships 2 to 7. And with his CO power, that distance gets even farther, but I'll go into that later when that actually happens. Okay, let's try to deal with this tank. I'm going to go ahead and try to capture that. I realize the tank is going to attack the infantry, but that's what I want to happen, so don't worry, I'm not being stupid. I know what I'm doing. I've gotten S rank on this mission a few times. I did a few practice runs of this mission, so don't worry. I should be able to get S rank here. And let's go ahead and build another tank and infantry, I guess, since we can afford it. And let's hit end. Possum spit! Okay, so what's Grit going to do? He's going to try to capture those territories. You don't have to worry about that area up there in the north west side of the map because there's really nothing there. You can only get there with your infantry and your mechs, and there's like really no purpose of even going there. You can just wait for them to capture those territories up there, and then they'll move south, and then you can get the units when they come south. So, and yeah, Nell's going to talk about what I already mentioned. Ooh, Nell and Grit used to be friends. Okay, let's attack this tank. Speed it up just a little bit. I've actually been thinking about the attack animations. A lot of you guys really want me to keep the attack animations on, but I'm still not really sure about doing that, to be honest. I don't know, it just doesn't seem worth it. And like whenever I speed up the battle animations, it seems to glitch sometimes, so I'll think it over a few more times. I'll leave him in for this battle, but only this battle. Well, maybe not only. I might leave him in for longer, but I'll make a decision in between videos. And yes, I'm going to build some recons. Mostly the recons will be used to kind of block these other units while I try to get my APC over to the capital. So yeah, let's see. Okay, I can safely move right here. And I guess I'll just move you right here, I guess. I don't know. As I've said, I've done a few takes of this mission off camera already, and generally they went pretty well. I don't know, though. As I've said before, I'm not an expert at this game. I'm just trying to play through and do my best. If I make a slip-up here and there, I make a slip-up, so please just try to understand that. Okay, so now I have to deal with these stupid things over here. Okay, what I'm going to do, this might be a bit controversial, but I'm going to try to get these units in here somehow. And I'm going to move you down here, and let's move the recons over. Because we're probably going to use the recons as bait to weaken these other units. Okay, we got that city, that should help us. I'm going to leave this guy over here so he can attack these southward coming infantry. And I'll just build another infantry and then a tank. And that should do it. I also like Grit's theme, too. Grit is a pretty cool theme, if you ask me. Okay, so can I kill this guy? Not quite. This is a bit of an oversight on my part. Get rid of you. I shot him out of the water, literally. Okay, so yeah, I really should have watched out for this. Like, I would attack this guy, but then he'll attack, so I have to be very careful with what I do here. Okay, well, I'm not doing anything by just sitting here, so I guess I'll try to damage you enough. Not quite. And yeah, I guess that's all I'll do. I'll move you over a little bit, and then I'll start, like, you know, bunching these units together. Let me get the tank as far over as it can go. And I'll build 2 more recons. Oh, the rockets fired at my infantry. Oh well. It didn't kill the infantry, that's what I was worried about, so I'm not going to cry about it. Okay. Now I need to do something about this artillery, so yeah, destroy you. And there we go. That artillery is down. Now let's be careful, making sure not to get this guy in range. And I'll move all my tanks over here. My awesome tank army. It's not really an awesome tank army, but it's an army. Do some damage to his weak infantry, making sure they don't come over here. And once again, I think I'll build another tank and another infantry. Let's see. How's he doing on his CO meter? That's something I have to watch out for. Okay. It's fine. I should be able to move over these guys without a problem. Let's see. Okay, nope, that's good. Wait. Okay, never mind. And move you back down so you don't get killed. And there we go.